This term, you're going to be taking your work from your workbook pages and putting your best bits onto your folio. So this is a workbook page of typography interplay, and there's a lot that are really similar, like that one morphs slightly into that one, which is a bit ugly, and ends up as that one, which is slightly better. And so you're going to actually not like some of your typography interplays, but hopefully you can find enough that you like that you can pull some through and put them onto your folio. So this is a workbook page, and what I have made for you in the Comms Drive 2016 is some folio size templates. I've got a speedy layout, and then I've also got a layout for people who might want to go for excellence and spend a bit more time and do a bit more homework. So what I've done here is I've opened this folder already, and here are all the templates stacked in. And what you can do is you can go into the layers, and for this particular instance we're going to typography, so we'll unlock this and we will select that one there. So just go Control C, and I really need you girls to start learning how to work your Control C, and you're then going to go into an untitled 4 or a new image, which will be your final. You're going to say this is your final for your folio. Control Paste. So that there is on an A3 page. We have the shape that's going to be printably sized. So what I've done in that folio and that there is, I've done it for you already. Only for the first few bits of your folio have I sized them, and that actually matches the sizing. Actually it doesn't, this is my new speedy version, but it matches onto an actual folio board. So when you print this A3 page and cut out that square in the middle, it will fit onto a folio board. So now what you need to do is you need to work from here, grabbing your favorite, Control Copy. Sorry about my great videoing again. And then what you're going to do is you're going to come into here and go Control L for a new layer, Control L for a new layer. That will give us a new layer up here, and Control V. Sorry about my videoing, Control V. And then what you need to do is you need to size these out so that you get really nice white margins. I can't video and do this and do Shift. Yes, I can. Okay. So then you're going to have white margins around and white margins in between. So fast forward to that being all pulled in and ready to go. No. I've got these now, and I just need to grab them all and size them. So click and sweep over all of them so they're all unlocked, and hold Shift with my finger, or I'll use my mouse. That's highly technical. So what I have now is really nice white edges, so that once this is trimmed out there's still a gap of white between the edge of the paper and where each logo starts, and good gaps in between, so that each logo or typography interplay concept has room around it so that they're not squished in. That's really important. So Control Shift S, shortcut key, and you're going to save this as typography final sized for folio. Is that pretty cool? So we'll save that, but we're going to actually go one step further. So you'll always get that compatibility, blah blah blah. Okay, that. So now what we're going to do is go one step further. We're going to uncheck this box here, and what you guys are going to do is you're going to go into Photoshop, and you're going to open one of your versions of these two. You can have two on the go because they don't take long. That template I just sized was for the easier version, and that's for those of you who feel you might be struggling a little bit. So what we have here is we're going to have Situation, Artist Models, Theme Board, and this is your logo section in here, and this is your typography here. So what we're going to do is you're going to take that template, and you must first file, and you have to save it out of the Comms Drive. You can't have it in the Comms Drive, you've got to go into your own drive. Actually, better than logo, you should probably have a folio folder. So it could be time to go new folder, folio, double click on that, and now what you're going to do is you're going to save that template into your own folder. Save that. Don't show that again. Okay. So that's now yours and you own it. It's in your folder. So when you come into here and you go Control A, I'm back in Illustrator, Control A, select all including the box, Control Copy, and jump into, this is the one that we will print by the way, but we're going to jump into your folio in Photoshop. This is your folio and we're going to go Control Paste. Now here we're going to keep it as a smart object, just to keep the quality as good as we can, but it should be sized. You should not need to do anything other than just place it and press enter. And that is the beginning of you building your folio. I don't really like that. I don't know what this means, waiting for libraries, but just kind of vanished for a second. I think it's doing an update from iCloud right at this moment, which is really dumb. So we'll ignore that and I'll finish this video now. So that there is this video has all been about opening the templates that I've made for you in the comms drive, saving them to your own drive, and taking your best typography from Illustrator, from all of these interplays, making your final size. We'll do one more thing while we're in here. File, save as, and let's save it as a printable PDF, which means that as soon as we are ready, blah 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 blah, save PDF. As soon as we're ready to print onto good folio paper, that one is ready to go. Boom, done.